I'm Miss Heather from the Tewksbury Public Library. I'd like to welcome you back to our Maker Crafts. Today we'll be making superhero sidekicks. Here's an example of what mine looked like. So to get started for this today, you will need 2 plastic or paper straws. It doesn't really matter if they're plastic or if they're paper. You'll need some pieces of yarn. So I have about 16 4-inch long pieces of yarn strings here that I'll be using for my superhero sidekick. You'll also need 1 long pipe cleaner and 1 shorter pipe cleaner. So this could be from a pipe cleaner that got cut in half, and then this could just be a regular pipe cleaner right from the container. You will also need a wooden bead there, a ruler, some scissors. If you have a skinny permanent marker, something kind of skinny like that, that would be great to use. And you will also need some pony beads, and these are those little regular size, smaller beads, and you will need 7 of those beads. So gather all your materials, meet me back here, and we'll get started. The first thing to do to get started is to take your long pipe cleaner and bend that in half. You want to have it so that you have about the same amount of pipe cleaner on both sides. And then you'll take all of those hair pieces that you've cut from the yarn. You can gather them up in the middle just like that. And you're going to put those right in between the pipe cleaner that you have bent in half. So you have your pipe cleaner here. Maybe you want the same amount on both sides. Maybe you want more on one side and less on the other. However you want to do that, that will be your hair for your sidekick. And then take your wooden bead and string that through the 2 ends. So it goes all the way up tightly, right up to the hair. And you can see I have the beginnings of my superhero sidekick. And now we're going to take one of our smaller regular pony beads and we're going to string that through, and that will be the neck. So that will go through both of the pipe cleaners at the end, all the way up, and now we have a neck. Now take your shorter pipe cleaner and you'll put that right in between the 2 pieces of the bent pipe cleaner. And if you guessed that we're making the arms next, you are correct. And so now we've got our arms and we've got our body coming along. So now we need to take our straw and measure 1.5 inches long. And this is really nice to have one of these permanent markers here, because you can put a mark right on your straw so you know just where you need to cut to get 1 1/2 inches of your straw piece. So I'm just lining up my scissors with the mark I made at 1.5 inches. And now I'm going to put that straw piece through both of those pipe cleaner pieces all the way up to make my torso. And now we're going to cut more straw pieces to make the arms. So now we'll need 2 pieces that are about 3/4 of an inch. So 0.75 inches or 3/4 of an inch. Cut out 2 of those pieces from your straw, because we'll put those onto our superhero sidekick next. So I've got 1 piece here, and I'll have another piece here. And again, just using my scissors to cut right on those marks that I made when I was measuring with the ruler, because I want to make sure that there's enough space on my popsicle sticks to be able to put, or pipe cleaners, to be able to put everything on that I want to put on. So that's why it's important to measure. All right, so now I've put one of those pieces on. I'm going to take another one of those pony bead pieces, and I'm going to use that as the elbow. So that's coming on next. I'm going to put that other 3/4 piece on the other side. And I'm going to put an elbow on the other side. And now we need 2 pieces of straw that are about a 1/2 inch in length. So again, going back to our ruler, measuring out about a 1/2 inch. We'll need 2 of those pieces for the 2 arms of our sidekick. And if you would like to, you could certainly decorate these straw pieces with permanent markers as well. You can make stripes or different patterns and designs. You could even write words. Now put those 1/2 inch long pieces right onto your creature as well. And now we'll take the arms, or the ends, for the hands, and we'll just bend it up and in, and we'll bend it up and in again. And this will make some hands for us. It'll also help to make it so that the things don't come sliding off the ends, the nice things that we just put on to make our sidekick. So again, I'll just bend right on the other side, bend in, and bend in. So now I have the top half of my superhero sidekick just about done. I've got arms, I've got a neck and a torso. Now we need to work on the legs. So take 2 more of those pony beads, so you can separate the legs out a little bit here. And with your 2 new beads that you just got, put 1 on one side and 1 on the other side. So now we're separating these legs back out. So it should look something like that. And now we'll need 2 more straw pieces. We'll need these ones to be about 1 inch long each. So we'll make 2 1 inch long pieces. Again, just measuring and marking with our marker and our straw and our ruler and our scissors. And once you've got those cut, you probably guessed it, you can put those right on your sidekick as well. And let's put on a piece for the knees. So we got 1 bead for a knee and another bead for a knee. And now we need 2 last straw pieces that will go right down in there. And those ones will again have them about 3/4 of an inch long for these ones here. So 2 of those 0.75 inch, 3/4 of an inch, almost a full inch, but just not quite. And we'll trim, and we'll trim. And those you can put right on your legs as well. We'll do something very similar with the feet. We'll bend them out, and we'll bend them out to make our feet. Bend and bend. And this will help keep everything from sliding off as well. So now we have one more very important step to do, and that is to put a face onto your superhero sidekick. So you might choose to have one face on one side and a different face on the other side. You might have even 4 faces. You might have a bunch of different faces, and you can rotate them all through. You can see on the one that I did earlier, I have a determined face on one side, and then if I spin it, I have a happy face on my other side. And sometimes when you spin things, you just need to just do a little bit of readjusting. And there we go. I've got my happy side and my determined side. You could even just turn it just like that. Or you could turn the head, however you'd like to do it. And it's very cool too because you can bend your superhero sidekicks in all different ways, and you can bend their legs as well. So these should be a lot of fun. So today for our maker craft, we made superhero sidekicks. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope you have fun creating your very own superhero sidekick and make it your very own and personalize it just the way that you like it. Thank you so much for tuning in and crafting with me today. I hope that you had a ton of fun.